before I die, it's gone. If I do get it and die the next day, my wife gets it the rest of her life.
Yeah, honestly, it's just a bunch of paperwork and just.
All right, looks like it is just about 7. Oh, we have 2 viewers. Exciting. Hello, viewers. Hey, in the chat, let me know if the mic has an echo, because I'm not sure. It had an issue last time, but not sure if it will this time. All right. You gentlemen ready? Let's bow in. Kyotsuke. Right. Oh, let's begin with walk. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Roku. Shich. Hachi. 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 Very good, very good. All right. Releases. Let's pick a partner. Do-si-do. Who wants who and what? I'll take you, Bill. Make sure we're clear, everybody. No, here, come here. You got to the end instead of instead of stepping. Do it again. Yes, better. Yeah, much better. Much more solid.
His muscle.
Mm-hmm. Good. Good.
2 years mates.
Damn it. Excuse me. Shoved at the end.
We're live. Watch your mouth.
Try.
That was better. Just reach into me. Just poke me in the ear. Yes. Good. Good. Better. Four. Down. Good. Good. Yes. Excellent. Very good. Good. Good.
Getting a little airplane going.
Good. 7.
No, that was a 3, right?
That was a 3. Yep. There you go. So, oh, that was good. Good lift. Good. And 8.
Working with someone who's installed me.
At the end, try and get elbow down, hand up.
Again.
Yep. Elbow down, hand up. Yeah, better.
What was that better?
Here, grab here. Then, same side. So here. So here.
Oh.
Here. Yeah. It tightens all that up. And also pushing here as opposed to here, locked into my center. Right? Let's try it again. Yes, better. Good. Good.
A little out. I should have been more.
Ideally, as close, I mean, you're not going to get your elbow all the way into your center, but as close to the center of your core as you can is where you want to be. You don't want to be out here. You can't quite be in here, so find where it's naturally at, but it should be somewhere right in there.
I know.
Yes, that was better. 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 I'll have to check later and see if your ankle pops show up on camera. If I can hear it on the microphone.
It's active.
Yeah. Well, just let me know if it. Pull. Freeze a pull.
Well, you're moving a lot. I should have been smarter. You're moving a lot better.
Is that full?
What's for? Might it feel weird?
It's not like I pulled instead of pushed.
You may have.
You didn't give me a choice. Now we're
Pull.
fingers are caught up in there. Yeah. I like that.
Yeah, I'll show you a bit more on that in a second. Push. Seven.
Oh, we could say it. Yes, I have similar.
I'll cheat on this side.
You can hear
What are you getting ready to do?
Cheat?
I watched
It's my bad hand. I can cheat on that side.
Oh.
It's allowed. Yeah. No, so that was 5 here. So if I that lock right there, right?
Yeah, yeah.
The part that makes this lock work is I'm pinning you between these, keeping you upright this way, right?
Thank you.
Sankyo, yeah. This is the same lock, right? You just bent back here. So if this rotates laterally, watch your elbow. See what I mean? So when I do this, go over here.
You get a little bit of lever.
Exactly. So when I do this, I'm here. And when I'm here, I want to roll up against those fingers to put that pressure there, and then I drive it towards your center, which pops your elbow up in there. Especially if you're grabbing really tight. If you're really strong, be really strong, right? There. Ugh. When you're really strong, it locks it up even more because you don't have any slack in your arm to give way. It's cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm a fan. Any questions? Make sense? Works? Work well? Excellent. Here, grab here, really strong. Mondo. So here, I can't quite get, but if I'm driving, and watch, when I rotate this way laterally, watch his elbow go forward. See that? And that sets the lock.
Let's see him kind of.
Yeah. Now, the nice thing is, We have a free hand. Oh, look at this. Doesn't matter now. We got the lock, right? But knowing that lateral rotation there is what drives that forward. It's pretty nice.
Instead of connecting out here, connecting here, you're getting a lot more up there.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, 'cause, well, when I do this one here, this particular lock, like I've said before, I want to take the slack out of the arm. Because if there's slack in your arm, I'll do someone with a better arm than you. If there's slack in this arm, right? Elbow me in the face. Oh, he's got that freedom to move. Now, I can lock his wrist all day long. His wrist is locked and it probably hurts a bit, probably stings a bit, but that slack is there, elbow me in the face. Boom, he's got that slack. I need to draw that slack out. Elbow me in the face now.
No.
Right? Because it's tighter. As I'm pulling away from him while rotating in this thing, but I'm not doing it really big. It's like, I was going to sound dumb, but it's like I'm stretching the skin to get to that point. Because I don't want to do big, because if I do really big, he just walks with me.
Right.
Right? So I need to be small enough that it's just tightening all of this up. So I'm going to do it really, really small. If I go, so I'm retreating this side, entering this side. So I'm pulling this side while trying to turn this way. See, and it doesn't move his feet. It's not enough to pull him off that base, but it's enough to tighten all that stuff up. Make sense?
Now, when he couldn't elbow you,
Mhm.
and you had it to where you were connecting way up to there,
Mhm.
if he took the elbow that way, it wouldn't put slack back in?
Maybe. It might, but I'm constantly doing this draw. So if I draw here, that pretty much set right there, right? So without moving your body position, try to move your elbow towards me. So he has a little bit towards me, right? Because he's able to adjust that. But do it now.
No, I'm going to break my wrist.
Yeah, because I'm constantly doing that draw. It's not a chance for yes. Yeah, so that would happen if I'm coming up under here. That would be happening constantly. Do that same draw the whole time I'm moving until it's fully locked. Your wrist good? Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, very good. Oh, they're doing techniques already. They're ahead of the class. Good for them. Excellent. So, since last class was your first time here, what did you enjoy most? What do you want to do more of?
I want to figure out the timing that you use with your techniques. It's very, like, the best way I could describe it is like poppy.
That's interesting. Yeah.
And
give me an example. Well, pick what technique? What's the first one that pops in your mind for that?
I felt it in your releases.
Okay.
Like mainly.
And this one,
Like going in.
12 is failed 11.
The timing that you do on it, it's kind of like whenever I make the connection, it throws my balance off immediately. So it's like you're popping it in the way I can't.
Yes. So what I'm
regain.
Okay. So what I'm trying to do, just bring your hand up flat like this. You're going to be stepping into me, and I'm going to be solid. So step into me. Boom. Right. Do it now. I met that force. At this point, I met the force head on, right? In the same force. Do it again. Boom. We just run into each other. Now, you felt what I want you to feel, but the problem is doing it that way, I felt it too, right? All that force from you slammed into me. I need to meet it either a little bit before that, right before you get settled, or I need to enter into your center, maybe below that, right? Okay. So, do it again. So you felt the same thing, right?
Yeah.
I went boom, straight down.
Here.
So just press slowly into me, right? If we're pressing on the same line, we have equal force until our body weight or muscles take over. Equal, right? If I drop below that, press more.
It's raising me up.
Yeah, I'm only getting force down. Okay. So when you're reaching for a grab here, I'm not waiting until I'm grabbed and then moving. I am engaging and dropping myself underneath you. Our drop step. We step and drop, right? So it's boom. To get underneath it first time. Does that make sense?
It does.
Good. Try that from the flat hand here. I'm going to run into you. Just stand solid and just going to bump you.
So,
boom. No.
Yeah. So the
Don't adjust.
Sorry.
Just wait for it. I know. Just wait for it. Boom. Right? That's all my body hitting your still body. Right? This time, meet me the same way. Just meet it. Boom. Right? Oh, we both feel that. You happen to have a bit better advantage there for some reason. You plowed through me. Great. But we both hit that, and you felt just as much force from me as you did before. This time, when I'm coming at you, the moment I'm about to hit, sink underneath it and hit up instead of forward. Feel the difference?
Okay.
Right? So I felt boom, and you felt dunk, and it kind of put you down. I can describe this another way for you, actually. Stay standing right there. This is one of those stupid human tricks that I've done for a long time and seen before. Put your hands flat on my shoulders here, and you're going to push me backwards.
Okay.
Right? Oh, you have great advantage. No, you're fine. You have great advantage, right? I can't really fight that too well. Put your hands there again. 2 fingers. Push me again. Oh, again. Just push. Let's push. Go ahead and push. Push. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm adding an up direction, I'm only feeling straight down.
Okay.
So like everything you put this direction, by me pushing up here, all your power is going down to the ground for me. I do the same thing standing. Over here. I want you to come up to me and go boom and knock me backwards. Okay? Okay. You're a big, strong man. Knock me backwards. Good. I insulted your mother. Knock me backwards.
Okay.
Oh, yes. Much better, right? You have all that power right there. So, one more time. I only felt down. So put your hands here to push. Just slowly start pushing in. That's a lateral direction this way, right? I'm going to add the equal amount that you're putting into me. I'm just adding up here. Keep pushing. Isn't that cool?
It is.
Yeah. So last class I talked about getting underneath, right? We're doing this thing here. That's what that is. This is just a very large version of that,
Okay.
right?
Holy moly.
I thought somebody fell.
What a man.
Scared me. So one more. I got to do this one more time. This is my favorite part of doing this. A little bit more. Do it again. Push me.
Okay.
That wasn't a push. Step back. Push me. It's great, isn't it? Because all that power is poof, right to the ground. Now, to be fair, hurts the pecs a bit, but it's right there.
But it's better than falling.
Yes. So get on your knees. Stay right there. I'm going to push you backwards. Just resist this from here.
Okay.
Right? I absolutely have advantage. Right? You can put. I do it with fingers to show off and show that it takes a little. But you just put your hands right up there, and then the more that I push into you, the more you just push straight up.
Okay.
You feel any backwards? No, only down.
So that's how you get that pop.
Correct. Yes, I'm dropping underneath that pop. So if you were to just now, I'm not as good as some of these people doing this stuff, but do the shove thing again. But step back a little bit and do it.
Okay.
Gotta get my timing right. I didn't quite get it there. Let me do it again. I was closer, right? I dropped underneath it and went boom, up there, mimicking this, right? But our hands are easier to do that with. So I'm going to come up here and hit you here. And all I want you to do is your hands hit my elbows and drive that just through my shoulders.
Okay.
At the same time that I hit you. I'll do it lightly first. Good. You ready? I got through a little bit. Drive more forward up.
Okay.
Just drive through me. Ugh, yes. Just like that. Yeah. But that hard hit, you went down.
Mhm.
Cool. So that's how I get that pop underneath. Long explanation for a little thing, but that's how it gets there. So the same idea, if I'm grabbing you here, meet that. Good. And meet that with a step. Good. You got underneath me. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Thank you.
It's like magic,
I
but
like it.
cheaper. Was there anything else from last class, or anything that? Or do you want to explore that further?
I want to explore that further with your timing. Also,
Welcome, welcome.
hello.
No worries, you're good.
The way that you catch people in like a flow.
Okay.
You were because like I'm dancing from like foot to foot.
Yeah.
Like you worked with Brian before. When he does a technique, it feels like he's hugging you through and through. With you, it feels like I'm dancing on my foot until I hit the ground.
Yeah.
I want to figure out how you do that.
Okay. First, for you to figure that out, I will have to figure it out first.
Okay, fair
At least figure out
enough.
how to explain it. So, what was one of the things that we did that you felt that?
I want to say when we were going over number 8.
Here? That one?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was either 8 or Sumi. I felt it in most of it, but it was one where I was just like, that was weird.
Sumi is probably easier to describe
Okay.
than 8, because 8's a little linear for what it is, but the Sumi we're changing directions a bit. So give me the attack here. So when I'm moving here, I want to be underneath. I'm trying to, as much as I can, have a rise out of you as I draw this across here. Now, I may not get that rise, but I'm aiming for that. Ideally, I would love if from this connection right here, I could get your whole body to do this. I want that. That'd be great. That'd be amazing, right? It doesn't always happen. But I'm entering with that in mind. See that up right there? So you're already kind of floating a bit. I'm cutting back around when I'm down here for this into this side. You sink down. I'm bringing you up here because I want to throw my atoshi. I want to step across this. So I want you to float up and then float down. So here, where we get stuck there. So when I draw you back out here, I'm taking you off those, remember those balance lines I talked about? Put that foot back. You're coming off that balance line right here. Don't move your feet just yet. Coming off that balance line, I'm aiming for that line right there, right? But I do that with the step across here, and then I try to stop that foot from stepping for my sumi. Make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. But a big part of that is trying to get that up in the first thing. You do the sumi you like to do.
Okay.
Okay? Boom. Good.
Very direct.
Yes. Yeah, but here, attack. You did that kind of down. Do it up. Attack. Instead of slamming down, get underneath it.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That's the general idea. Do that super slowly. Let's examine what happens to my body. So I'm up there a little bit, right? Drive this up. That up there. Great. That's what you want. You want to get me to where I'm kind of unable to move there.
Okay.
Yeah. Do it again slowly. Better.
That was a little faster than slowly.
That's fine. But that felt nice though. Attack. Attack. So that spine lock happened right then because your lower half kept going. One more time. I hate doing that shoulder. I'm gonna do it for the arm. See what I mean? But the same thing, I want the up and then down. And my down, very importantly, is straight down. I try not to throw out. Because once they're floating, if, let's say he's a garuma. A garuma throw is throwing you in this way, right? In a garuma, a rotation. I want my throws to be down. So if I'm going to throw something like that, it would be my microphone again. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Good. Cool. Excellent. Any questions? Oh, fantastic.
Sensei, we're having trouble with the sequence of the release chain.
Very good. Let's work on the sequence of the release chain.
Tangled up in the thing.
So the release chain is essentially almost in order for techniques. Very close to, right? So first of all, number one release, off to the side, through here. First thing we want to do, our first technique is what? Shomanate, right? So I'll come around to the backside here. Shomanate is hand and face. Boom. Right? Then you push out of that.
Push it out.
Go back around again. Now let's say I want to do Shomanate again, but you pull your hand to the side. Okay. I get up here. I'm going for your face. Stop. No, release. Let it go. It's your face, but you pulled it to the side the last second. Whew, I get up here.
Okay.
Right?
Oh, I know
That's all
what's
that
gonna
is.
happen
Yeah,
now.
it's leading into this.
Sure.
But before I get there, you break through it.
Okay,
Whew, come back around here. Well, I'm in a position I'm familiar with. So let me go for number 6, Oshitoshi.
Okay, so I pop up.
And I go down here and I try to get Oshitoshi. Spin down a little farther. Wait.
I'll push it.
Let me get it.
Okay.
Ah, I've got it. Great. Ah, he's beat. Oh darn. He stands up. I cycle into number 7. Right? Ah, I've got him. He's beat. Oh darn.
Yeah.
Oh, he breaks out of it. So I come around here again. Well, I'm essentially kind of set up now for Kota Haneri.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop it down here and take Kota Gesh.
Uh,
2 hands right there. Boom. I've got it. This is great. Oh darn.
man.
Whew. It breaks out. I try to cycle back here. So really, this is just me practicing transitions, right? I want to transition and get used to moving my hands different directions. Oh darn. He broke out. Whew. Well, now I come up completely. So really, I mean, the order, it's set in an order, but the goal of the chain is not the order. The goal of the chain is learning how to move your hands. If I'm in a position like this, and I don't get this, both of my hands are tied up here. This is not a good thing to be in, right? Punch me with that arm.
Yeah, so here we
Boom. I have no defense. I can't do anything without giving this up. If I let go this one, you punch me this one.
Yeah.
So I need to get to where I can move my body and freely transition my hands to different things. If I'm in a Kota Gesh and I don't get that, well, I don't want to just let him go. I need to find some way to control it. Well, if I learn that this hand right here can turn over, I can take this here in a smooth transition, right? So we're here and he comes out of it. Ooh, I can smoothly transition back to something else. Transition my hands as much as I want to make something work, right? So don't get too hung up on the order. Get used to using it to practice getting around behind them and transitioning your hands to different things. Like, have you ever done shuffle steering when you're steering in a car? Same thing. Just get used to doing this. Practice shuffling and changing hands. Cool. But the order just kind of follow along what the order of the techniques are and what would naturally come after that. You know, if I try to do number 6, what comes right after number 6? Number 7. Yeah. Cool. Let's work on the chain a little bit. Chain is a fun thing. I want to do releases with you. Welcome back.
I was like,
Demoted.
I don't know if you can get lower than a white belt.
All right, so. Walk with me at the end. Good, good. Yeah. Good. Good, yeah, because right now at the beginning, it's very much all about following. Number 2 is the palm up, the purse snatcher. Good. Good. 3 is palm up. Just follow along. Good. Yes, very good. Ooh, good. 4, palm down. Yes. Exactly. Good. 5, palm down. Remember, you want a number 1, but it doesn't work. Up with the cup. Yes, very good, right there. That's it. Good. Do them again. Good. Good. 6. So palm up. Go that way. Up with the cup. Turn it. Nope. There we go. Yeah, do it again. That way. Just step that way. Go up. Turn. There it is. Yes. Good. That way. Yes, exactly. Yeah, it literally is. Yeah, they're very common dance moves too. 7 is palm up. That way. That was a good number 3. So up underneath and turn it back towards me. Yes, there you go. Good. 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 Number 8. That way. Turn it back towards me. Turn. Nope. There you go. Yeah, there
Okay.
Good. Do it again.
Yeah, we tried to do these at home right after
Oh,
we got
really?
home, and I was like, I don't know.
Yes, very good. Excellent. And that way. Yes, there you go. That's it. That's it. We'll work on form and function later, but right now just so for second class, typically with most people, I get through the first 4 in about 3 classes. You're picking them up pretty quickly there, so that's good. Yeah, as long as you're moving and going smoothly, I don't really care about the footwork yet. Eventually, we'll get to where it's like a 1, 2, 3, or a 1, 2. You know, those that'll come into play over time. But right now, it was good. So, very nice. Ben, take her through releases again for me. Take her through releases. Work with Ben over there. Or over here. Work with Ben over here. Good.
So
He needs to get more teaching experience anyway. So
we're trying to do the chain and just keep flowing. You know, just don't stop. Just
yeah,
where
just flow.
just
Just flow.
Oh. That didn't work. That might work.
Great. I mean, order was all mixed up. You did different ones, did some things that weren't actually there, but the flow, hand transitions, that's the important part.
Oh, okay.
That's what it's building. You moved over here. Just shuffle steering. That's all it is.
I think we didn't give Matt time to think, and he just
No, I just did them all to him. Yeah.
you were
But-
just moving.
But I was just moving. He was my practice dummy. He was there for my benefit. That's what it is for that. As an uke, you're there for the other person's benefit. You're there to help them learn. Oh, it's good. Ooh, good. Good. Yeah. Right?
I'm trying to remember the word. I know it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But I still want to try to remember.
Yep. So we'll go through them super slow. So another thing is that was too fast to be doing them too much because it wears you out, gets you dizzy. But super slowly. Another good thing this thing works for is if we're doing those. Remember, I was working on trying to do those things with you where it was super soft, just to feel the flow and trying to move. Slow, methodical. Slower.
Oh.
Wait, hang on. Now you come back up for some out there again. Yeah, you take that yet.
Oh, okay.
Elbow pump. Number 6. 7. Push out. Cut the gas with 2 hands. Elbow pump again. Step around behind me. Cut the gas with 1 hand, 1 in the face. Boom. And yes, just there. Boom. I feel like I'm missing one. Doing that with you right there, I feel like a number 8 should be in there somewhere. Boom. Boom. 6, 7, 8. Ah, yeah, 8 and 9 are in there. Then we come into the copy ashes. Eight and 9 is supposed to be in there too.
Okay.
I haven't done these in a very long time, but feeling that, doing it that time, That was definitely there. So I think it really does travel right through all of them. Because really, again, around the corner here, number one release. Number one technique is shomanate. Number two technique is agamate, which, you know, that's essentially shomanate. We could go for number three here. I don't think number three is a part of that, though. We could also chain into four if we wanted. Into five if we wanted. There's something like that again. But the number one release chain skips most of those. It does go into six. And into seven, right in those. That's where it comes into that one right there. Around the corner to 8 to 9. Then coming back out here to transition here. So that's why it's a two-handed kotegeshi, because I'm way out here. There. Boom, you get out of that. Then I transition to the elbow pop again. Boom. Yeah. 8 and 9 are definitely in there. That felt right. Yeah. But if they, once you do the first two, here and here, then it's 6, 7, 8, 9, and then kotegeshis. So try that. So no more release. Here, boom. Circle around, shomanate. Second shomanate. Now Sakuran going to 6, 7. Boom. Now this is the weird one. You're going to go out, step around behind me, and now do your hand transfer at the bottom. So come up for essentially like you're doing 8, but we're away, so it's 9. So step in for 9 here, and then I come out here. Boom. There's your two-handed kotegeshi. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep, because you're already out there at the end of the arm. So it hits right there. Yep. I should look those up again or write them down. I know Nick has videos on those, I'm pretty sure. And he actually has a huge chart. I don't know if it's still on the wall at Winsong, but a huge chart of the release chains, all the ones that it did. And it maps out where all the techniques go, which one to which one. I'll see if I can get a copy of that. Be really good to have. Good. Well, does that answer your questions on the release chain? You want to try it some more? Want to work on it some more? Yeah, try it again. I'm going to grab a drink.
Here, break out.
Softer. Go try and get behind him. Good. Good. Number 6. Yep.
Here down 6, you break out of that. Come up here for 7. This is the tricky part.
This is. So you're going to come out,
back,
step around behind him. Nope.
8.
Step around behind. Go back into number 7.
So we had number 7.
So get set up in number 7 again. Yeah, right there. So pull that one out.
Okay.
Oh, keep that hand on there.
Okay.
Sorry. Pull that one out. Keep this hand on it.
Okay. You got this.
Step around behind him.
Behind.
His arm straightens out.
Okay.
Walk straight backwards. Do your hand transfer now.
Okay. Then
Straight backwards.
now.
He backs away. Now you're set up. See what I mean?
Got that.
Good. Then he comes back out of that.
9. Come back out.
Switch into two-handed. Yep.
Two-handed kotegeshi. That. And then,
Go to elbow pop again.
well, okay, so let's come back around here for elbow pop. And then, let's see.
One-handed kotegeshi, one hand in the face. Good. And circle back around for the elbow pop, and then go into tenka kote hinari. And just take the well, for this one we're not going underneath the arm for there. You're already out here. Just comes right up and takes it like that. It cycles right into it.
I had you like this.
There. We'll come up
Do an elbow pop here.
and just take this hand
Yeah.
and just take it right there. There's
Like
it.
that.
There it is.
And there it is here.
Yep, right there. Yeah. So something I want you to work on is in this, don't lead it. Let Uke lead it.
Yes, sir.
Right? So I want to, for this particular exercise, I want to be reactive because I want my flow to be based on what he's doing, not what I'm trying to do to him. Because if I only ever try to do things to him, if he gets ahead of me and I have a plan, then my plan is gone, right? I would rather, in a situation, in this type of exercise, be reactive to it, kind of like a Randori type of thing. So, pull. Oh, there's my number one release. Well, he needs to get out of that, right? So he's going to re-engage or push back into me. I get around behind it. Attack his face. Well, he doesn't like that. Do it again. He doesn't like that. Come back around here. Well, boom, number 6. He doesn't like that. Number 7. Well, he doesn't like this at all. Right here. Nope. Does that make sense, though?
Sure.
I'm not leading that. I'm trying to follow it. The other thing, too, is with your hand transitions. Try and transition from hand to hand when you're doing things, right? So if I'm up here and I come down here for my kotegesh, hand to hand, well, that didn't work, so I transition hand to hand, right? Because all these things are hand to hand, right? See what I mean? Even come up here for up here. So we're transitioning hand to hand. The only time, in fact, every time you're in between one, it is switching hand to hand in some form. So, but they're weird because you got to do a lot of twists and turns and things.
Well, the main thing with not leading is you never know what an opponent in Randori is going to do.
Correct. Yeah, that's the idea, right? Essentially, it's kind of like it's a controlled, scripted Randori movement. It's getting you used to doing it. Now, if he and I were Randoring and we were doing things, we're moving around doing this kind of stuff, right? Well, what is this? That's a release. Oh, that's a release. I move into this thing. I move into here. I get up here. Oh, I work into this one. Doing the same things that release changes. The changes gives us a more scripted practice of it to get used to doing those kind of movements, So, cool, very good. All righty. What do we want to do the rest of the class? Let's see. What time is it now? We got a little while. Mike's still working? Yep, Mike's still working. In fact, let's do a little bit of one-step Randori. Because we haven't done that in a little while. We have a different type of Randori here that you won't be familiar with. It is pretty nice. I like it a lot because it really takes the competition out of it. And for this particular one, it's more geared towards learning balance breaks, and controlling balance instead of techniques. So even beginners are capable of getting a lot out of this, which is very good. So I'll show you right quick. So it starts off with one person attacking and one person defending. Once that's done, then you can only move 1 foot at a time. Right? So imagine each footstep costs you $100 and you've only got $1,000 in the bank. Right? So you got to conserve and figure out what you can do the most with as little movement as possible. So give me an attack. Boom, and we're stopped now, right? Mm-hmm. So you move 2 feet, I move 2 feet. We're stopped from that initial section here. Now you can only move 1 foot at a time. Your goal is to, while moving that foot, primary goal is to get yourself on balance, right? You're not very far off balance, but you're leaning to the side. You're off balance right now. Mm-hmm. So your primary goal is to get yourself off balance. Secondary goal is to get me off balance in that same movement, ideally with as little as possible. Instead of having to for this, try and go a little more subtle and try to affect my body more instead of just trying to push me around. Make sense? Okay. So first of all, we know which foot you have to move, right? All your weight's planted on this one. It has to be the outside one. Mm-hmm. So where do you need to, without doing anything to me, where do you need to step with that foot to get your balance back, to be properly stable balanced?
About right here.
Okay. So what I like about that is you know about where that is. If that's the center of the bullseye, you could hit any outer ring of that target and still be in range of being balanced. So you don't have to step exactly there. So if by stepping there and the difference stepping 6 inches more towards me gets more effect on me, that's a decision you should probably make. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So, but go ahead and do something, move to that position, get yourself on balance, and get me off balance too.
Okay.
Great, right? It wasn't much, but I'm in a pretty compromised position, right, from just that one step. So I know I have to move this foot. That foot is planted. My balance step, to get on balance, I need to step to about here. This is where I'm good and structured. I know that I can step anywhere near that. So what if I know that you are really weak down this line right here? That's like the weakest line you could be. And I'm already following that direction. So I'm going to go a little farther down that way, or here, but I'm going to have a hold of you somehow or some connection to you, mm-hmm, and draw there. Oh, move your foot back. You cheated. There you go. Oh, but now you know where your foot naturally has to go, don't you? So that was my move. I moved 1 foot. So it's like a chess game. Very slow, very methodical. Yeah, there you go. Yep. So go ahead and make a move. Try and make it as small as you can, but still getting a great effect on me. Oh, very good. Good. So I have to step with this foot. This is a tricky situation because I am turning away from you. I can't quite get back there because the way my body's turned. It's going to have to be that direction. I'm going to clip you here and go there. Now, that wasn't much. I just turned my back to you, but it's the only choice I had. That was a reasonable, natural movement. Something that I think I could actually make that movement. But try again. Oh, very good. So here, you got me pretty well evenly planted on both feet. I don't really have a good option to pick up. This is probably the more likely, but I don't really have a movement I can make there. Yeah, I didn't really have anything. You had me there. From that position, you could have you would have won. Does that make sense, though? Yeah. So it's kind of a neat little thing. It allows you to do things because we didn't even do any techniques. I mean, I guess technically you did a number 5 at the end, but the techniques don't matter for that. It just matters of trying to get an off balance. Sound good? Good. Let's try that for a while. Pick a partner. Do-si-do. The thing about this too is, I was gonna say, is you can do it. Give me a. Actually, I'll attack you. Give me off balance. Thing is, you can do it super softly, right? So if I just move away from you, I'm not really gonna get much. But if I try and hit your center and ride that and draw that out, I haven't even stepped yet. You know, or if you have me like here, I don't have to do a big giant thing. If I just get you there, you're off balance. So it lets you kind of try and work on fine tuning some stuff too and seeing where the body really goes. But I like to focus on trying to hit those lines as much as possible. Okay. And that works really well. Cool, very good. Good. Make a connection to him. Oh, you haven't done any balance breaks yet. I should show you a balance break first. Hang on. Look. Attack. Mute this mic. Let's see. OS reaction. I guess for the microphone on the OC reaction, right? Oh, crap. Both hands come up.
Okay, so I'm trying to block him.
Yeah,
Okay.
just at the very least, trying to make a fist. Trying to not let this hit your face. Okay. So, but do that and just try it when you do it. Attack again. Just try and maybe just start off there. That's fine. Okay. But if you can, try and get him to lean a bit. Even better. So, but that starts the connection. Great. Very good. Now it's his turn.
Well, I can tell you that I'm pretty weak going back, so that's the point right there. So I've got to. It is.
Now you were set up perfectly for a technique that I love. Here.
That's what I did when I went down.
I'm trying. This looks pretty weird. This is like.
It does.
What's that game where you put your feet on the different squares?
Twister.
Twister.
Yeah.
This looks like Twister
Yep.
to our.
Yeah. Let's just starting off with the base principles of balance.
Yes,
You know,
yes,
so it's kind of nice.
yes. 1, 2. One.
Go ahead.
Okay, we'll go from this. Did you take a step? Okay.
Go for that elbow strike to his face.
Yeah.
Oh, he took advantage of it. Good for him.
Because you don't have much support there.
I could have gone. Did not want to. But I was like, yeah, that's there. Good. Good. Bill?
I want to get 2 steps.
You don't have to. If you do both, that's fine. It's up, but you are free to do those 2 steps in the beginning. You don't have to do 2 steps. You don't have to move at all if you don't want to. Do whatever you want. Ugh. Good.
You look like you're surfing. I am. Surf's up, baby.
Could you hear it?
I heard it go pop, 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 pop. I'll have to check the tape later and see if it could hear it on there. It's good. Here, do it again. Oh, sorry, I moved your foot. I'll do it a little lighter than that, so it doesn't pop your ankle. There you go.
Probably when I started talking, you should probably try to stop being further behind because you're not getting the what happened. If this thing was acting right, I'd take that foot and go spin it around behind me.
Yeah. Oh, technique number 4. Thank you. Gain nothing.
I opened right up for that.
I mean, not really. I was a long ways away, but I would have had to take it at the low knees if I did. But good. Well, is it making sense? Good. Let me thank you. Good. Ooh, hear my back pop? That felt good. Thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate that.
I'm not allowed to do a cheap shot, am
To him, not me. Well, here, what cheap shot did you want to take?
Because I can move my hand and just go.
Okay. So, do that
Without, like,
slowly.
Mostly without like super moving.
Yeah, but do it and let's follow the process, right? Oh, there.
Then I would.
So that so there's your step.
readjust. Yeah. I would have fallen over. I already readjusted.
That's all right. You were so spread apart. I was taking you right
Yeah.
down that line. It was good. We're good. Excellent. Nice. That was good. That was good.
We don't have to shove into the ground. We can do small moves.
Nice. Bye-bye, Mike. That was good. So where you took me to, because I was just kind of here, but then when you get the lower down there, when you drove, you didn't just drive me out. You drove me down. It's very nice. That's good.
I realized I was like, oh, I have it. I just
Yeah.
gotta do something.
Attack. Oh, I'm in a bad position. I was trying to have fun and I screwed it up. Ooh, although now, I was just thinking I could scissor and just boom.
I was thinking more of if you had just brought your knee, again, not against that leg, against that leg, you know, and it'd been a sweep up.
Oh yeah. I was thinking I just come across and hook the hole.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
Well, somebody else is buying the ammo.
You were behind my other foot back here. I didn't have a step. It was going to be this foot here, and I was going to step right in your leg.
Yeah.
I was done. Attack.
So I'm gonna have to move this leg here up and over to get back on balance. Ooh, that's not good for my country. Very bad.
I've shown you. Is it? Oh, which one is it? It is. Oh man, that was one.
Oh.
What was it? It was a cool thing too. Oh, maybe it was number 3. That's where it was right there. There it is.
Oh, that's
Lenny?
ugly.
Yeah,
That's
here, come
ugly.
here. So it's over the top here. And catching my own hand there, but using that
It's a lever.
to lock against your hand.
Yeah.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah, let's see. So here, and then I come up here,
Take your own hand.
grabbing this, well, probably like that, right?
No, it doesn't matter there.
And then,
But you want to pin that to that so that my hand doesn't come apart. Yep. So even if I let go, I'm still pinned in that position. I don't remember who I saw do that. It's right there. Let me turn into it. There it is. See what I mean? It's kind of neat, but that's a fun one. I don't know. Excellent. All right. Well, was that fun? Good. Good. Let's look at a couple techniques. I want to show you the main balance break, and because it's the one that ends up in most of our techniques. It is a cross-body balance break. You can attack here. Stay. So this is the line he's taking for his attack. He's weak down that line, right? So I want to take him that direction where he's the weakest. So I'm going to be here. Now the thing about this is when he's there, he's still coming towards me. So his weight is coming towards me. Put your weight a bit towards me. So his weight is coming towards me. So I can't just stay here, right? I want to take it across there as I'm ducking around behind him, and notice that makes him kind of fall in this little J hook here. See? So that's the beginning balance break. I'll show you in motion. Here, here. In the beginning, you will do it step, step. 2 separated steps. Eventually, it's one movement like that, right? But right now, I want you to step to the side and then step around the corner like that. Cool. So attack. I'll let you feel it. Super slow. Here. Here. Right? One more time. Attack. Attack. Hang on. I want to show you a neat thing here with, about me. Hold that for 1 second. I'm okay. I've fallen tons. And you're going slow, you won't actually knock me down. Don't worry about it. But step your body weight through me. Go ahead. Yeah, good. All right. Ready? Go. That's it. Just like that. Main thing that's happening here is stay on this line and attack. I'm getting off that line of attack in my first movement, right? And then I'm getting off the line of attack again back there. That's the most important thing, is off the line of attack. So when he attacks, I want to be off that line. Cool. So try it. There. And just put both hands up here. All right, just step over here in the corner. Great. And now, see my weight is on you there? Step around behind me. Yes. That's basically it. That's the movement right there. Do it again. Step to the side. That's right. See what that did to my body? It made me rotate. Oh, yes, good. Good. It made me rotate a little bit. Now, you may not get the rotation. It may just be an arm movement, but you're adding that direction to kind of go away from for the turn. So, one more. Beautiful. So now we're going to look at the technique number 3, which is Gyakugamate. So Gyakugamate is one of my favorite techniques. It is that exact balance break. I'm going to attack you. You do it. You know it.
Okay.
You don't know how I do. Go up here. Will you throw it down here on the chest? For Gyaku. Just do your number 3.
Depends. Yeah.
Do what you normally do. Okay, yes, you cut up underneath. I couldn't remember.
That was a. Can I do that again? That was
Sure.
really shitty.
That's fine. That was nice. That wasn't bad. I would attack here. For that particular line, when you come across here, I would try to drive, because you're kind of driving down into me here, where I'm weighted. You either need to drive up more or wait for a cycle and then go. One of those two, because you're hitting me when I'm strong. So I would say if you wait for a cycle, it's a lot easier, but you can still just drive up underneath and pick me up off the ground.
Okay.
But try waiting for a cycle. Wait till that next foot starts to move. Oh, good. Because if my body weight's going underneath it, right? So give me an attack. We do it slightly differently. Same idea here. Hook there. See how I waited for your body to go, oh, and you try to recover?
Okay.
That's when I attacked on the recovery. Because if I try to do this when you're here, don't be nice. Don't give that to me.
Sorry.
Here, you're strong there, right? I want to catch you on the recovery. Because you get that, the floaty feel like you want it. Yeah, exactly. So this technique, what we do is we do that same balance break. Here, come around here, and the only distance we move is until they stand back up. Now, if you stay bent over, this won't happen, but if you stayed bent over, I move. I just move. Eventually, he's going to want to stand up. There it is. Boom. There's my throw. Right? Now, if he just stays bent over, armbar, and take it down, right? But that's not this technique. But we're going to move to the side, cross here, step around behind, let it drop, just like you did a minute ago, and then he takes that next step and stands up and go for here. Now, where you're going for this attack is pinky and side of hand in that little crevice right there. No, it doesn't hurt. You're just putting it there. Because if you're up here, especially with his nice slick head, just keep your head still. Slide right off, right? Might get that match burn from his hair, but here I have a bit more of something to get. In reality, this is the technique. Just take the whole face, right? But if you're up here, you might miss. So we aim for that little section right there. If you hit here, please don't hit there.
You don't want to hook on
It's painful. Yeah, it's painful. I mean, hit it if you want, but only him, not me. So, but
That's what my mom told me to do to attack.
yeah, it's a painful spot. I mean, people will go where their nose is pressed. So, but I'll attack you. You can give it a shot. So just step to the side. I'm sorry, with the hands on here. Step over there. Good. Go down. And now, when I come back up, just put that hand right there.
Okay, left.
Yep. And just put that hand there. And once you're there, just step that way. Boom. That's the setup for it. The actual throw is more of a hook and a drop. But right now, just stepping across will be great. Yeah, just like that. Do it again. Yes. Good. Excellent. There you go. Y'all work on it now. Do you have any techniques that you wanted to look at? Or you? Let me get my glasses on here. I can see. Y'all doing all right? Very good.
Uriminage.
Iriminage. Ooh, okay, so we don't have Iriminage in our normal set of techniques. We have it in, essentially, it is in the Big Ten, although it's not called Iriminage because they talk about it more as a Garuma instead of Iriminage. But
Aikido. Is that Aikido?
this is Aikiage.
Well, let's see, what
You may be
is-
thinking of Aikinage.
That's it.
Yes, so that one is Iriminage essentially. From here, it's a setup of that. Because Iriminage is this
Mhm.
kind of clothesline-ish looking thing.
Yeah.
Right.
see, from here, dropping the hands in here, you got this up.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. So there's a few different ways to enter into that technique. Also, Iriminage is a terrible name because really that just means Irimi is entering and Nage is technique. So it's like a lot of, we enter in all our techniques. So every technique is Iriminage, right? But give me the tack here. So you can have the more traditional style of up. Well, let me rephrase. More traditional style around that kind of way,
Ooh.
which is weird. I don't like that too much. Up here, actually, that may have been cool together. Hook here, draw down. If you want to have the shoulder, press the head to the shoulder.
Oh, that's the one. That's it. That's
Then you
it.
can drive up and rotate the head over and down.
Oh yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, because
you can't get out of that.
yeah, that shoulder press gives you a lot more leverage.
And the guy's totally disoriented.
Yes, yeah. Important thing about Iriminage is it's not
Boom.
a clothesline.
No.
And another important thing is it's not way off the side here.
No.
It's
Ooh.
in your
First gear.
unbendable arm, first gear, correct. Yep. So if you find yourself here and your hand over there is not facing you, you should turn into it. It could be done over here if you get the timing right, but here, bend forward a little bit and be strong. I don't have the strength to do that here unless I do it with the first gear, but I don't have the vertical rotation that I need for it. I only have from here, I only have a lateral unless I can get that, and that's just weird. Not easy. Somebody might be able to do it. I can't right now.
Yeah, great bit. Well, Mike Rice, he used to be here. The human
Big man,
fire
yeah,
plug.
yeah, the triangle, yeah, yeah. Yeah. He might be watching. He subscribed to the
Yeah,
YouTube channel.
yeah.
But okay, so yeah, so do that. Let me take these things off again here.
So here we're gonna go. We're gonna go out here, drop down, and take that head to the shoulder. Then
Okay,
Come back over.
so where you had me wasn't your shoulder. My head was here.
oh,
So your
that.
the front of my top of my head was here, so this did nothing.
Ah.
Put me where my face is like there.
Okay. So
It's weird. It's a weird thing to get to.
here like that. Here.
Just look, do this. Do that.
Oh yeah.
And just
Okay. you
Put
use
my
it
nose on the outside of your arm right there. Just put it there.
here.
Oh,
There.
there you go.
There.
Now,
Then.
yes.
Okay. Oh yeah, I see how
Much better.
your head went like
Yep.
that, and I didn't move very much.
Yeah. So here's where you had me the first time.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not good. Okay.
Yep. Wow. Drop my mic again.
Yeah, that your throws are there's not a lot of exercise in it. There's not a lot, any of that. You just here. Oh,
It's because I'm not using
yeah.
this. I'm using as much as I can the rotation of my center in some form or direction to be the powerhouse behind it. Which that looks great. You'll have to rewatch that on the stream later. Yeah.
Okay, so
No, it's because I try to use my center for the rotation of it, right? Instead of using my arms to do the work on it, if I can, because I'm lazy.
here, so here, and then back and down.
That's pretty close. That's pretty good. I would suggest you're just doing here.
Yeah.
Try and get a good up and a good down.
There
Try and get the
you go.
down in there.
That's it.
That's the thing. Is get that down. Yeah. Put some weight on top of it. Down. Oh man, that was better. Oh, that was a lot better.
Yeah,
That was more down than I expected. Yeah.
Yeah, that was Drop. It's a drop.
Yes.
Drop.
Yeah. So you may not be able to push them down, but if I bend forward a little bit,
Mhm.
I may not be able to push you. Don't let me push you down.
Mhm.
Right? I can't push you down, but if I put weight on there,
Mm-hmm.
you want to stand up against it.
Yeah, sure.
Right? Your next step is standing your whole body up.
Yeah.
That's the movement you're using. If you're trying to stand up, I'm using that as well for this.
Mm.
Another thing that tries to take a little bit of the work out. I try and make you do more of the work for me, ideally. Right? When I do Irimi, I tend to do it with this hand here.
Mm-hmm.
I hook you here,
Mm-hmm.
and I draw in and down there for the same rotation, but I do it from this point. You see what I'm saying, man? Attack. Here, I bring it down to this position, and I go, watch this, down as I drive here. Thank you, to get that neck rotation.
Really
It's the same thing. Now, with that one, it happens to be kind of in flow. Hey, do you mind taking a back fall for me? Yeah. Great. Move that thing here. Cool, thank you. So that's... Okay, I don't want to attack. See what I mean? It's down by the head. You good? Yeah. Cool. I didn't want that to surprise you because you know. So it's a startling thing when it hits your neck that way. But it is. It's not this that does it. It's this rotation like that. So here, it's this up, rotate, down. Up, rotate, down is the direction it's going. You may notice that's the same thing. Up, rotate, down. I'm doing from this side to that side. Make sense? Cool. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. No problem. So, oh my gosh, it's over there. But yeah, so do it again. That was not bad. That wasn't bad. What I want you to do is just give it, once you get here, down. Irimi nage.
This is second degree stuff.
Yeah, it's in the Big Ten. It's in the
Yeah,
US.
Big Ten.
I mean, the way we're doing it is not exactly in that. That one is, what do they call it? Kubiguruma, I think is what they call it. Neck wheel, neck turn, something like that. So, but have more down at the end instead of line. Yes. Yeah. Oh, just like that. Yeah, that's the thing. Because once you get me here,
Yeah.
I can hold this position for a while.
Yeah.
Here, I can't.
Yeah.
So put more down into it. That was very good.
Somebody didn't pay the light bill.
Right, I know. They're on motion sensors. Cool. How's it going? Any questions? Things going well?
Yeah, no, she can throw it.
Good. I'm gonna. I didn't quite see that before. I'm gonna watch it later.
Oh.
I want to see it. Do it. Drop him.
Come on.
Now I'm gonna mess up.
Oh, you got it.
Oh, hang on. Sign a waiver first. Good.
I always forget to set.
Good. Do it one more time, but this time do the same thing, but right at the very end, go to his face. Take the head off. There you go. Good. Because that way, yeah,
I'm sorry.
domestic violence. I saw it. I'm a witness.
No, that was a good one.
So going to his face, because here, you're a little shorter than he is. When you're trying to set here, it's hard to get this to rise from here because you're kind of reaching right into his center weight. But if you have that pressure there and go wham right up to his face, take it right off the top or wham right over there. Yeah. Because the first time he went kind of boom. The second time his feet went out from underneath him. That little extra oomph.
Where the head goes, the body will go.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Yeah, if someone's head moves somewhere, their body's following. Absolutely. Very good. That was fun. Awesome. So, what's another technique I want to do? We want to focus on.
Want to do something with Yon Kata?
Yeah, which one? If I can remember the Yon Kata.
I don't know any of these.
Oh, really? Okay, great. Well, let's start with number one.
Okay, cool.
Oh, let me straighten up out of respect for the Yon Kata. So the first one is from a grab here. I'm going to show you, first of all, the progression of the way that I learned this.
Okay.
In the beginning ones, you're going to have to go with me a lot. Because for one, I haven't done them in forever. For two, not amazing. The ones I used to do. So as you're stepping in, it was back here and up for a rise, and then a turn and a drop, and you just take a nice spring forward roll.
Okay.
Very pretty, very nice. Let's do that again. You don't have to roll, but just follow along with it there. Like that, right? Mm-hmm. So that's the way that I originally learned how to do it. Then I learned one that was an up out here, came across and then threw it that direction, which was kind of weird, but kind of cool. Eventually, I learned the one that was, I think, probably more accurate to what it was supposed to originally have been, at least from my current understanding, be semi-strong there. It was this to there, right? So it got you to rise up and rotate and drop in place.
Okay.
So you can be strong. See what I mean? So the version I do now, essentially what's happening is this hand, shomanate. I'm attacking your center and up. Then this elbow, I want to attack your face for my body rotation, and then put this arm straight down, right? I'm not doing all of that, but that's the movement. It's here, here, here. So, it's over there. Go ahead and come in for grab. See what I mean? That's what it is. The mean way is kneeling with that. I'll do it slowly, so you can just take the roll. See? It just kind of sticks to the hand. Make sense? So, just shove your hand in my face. Right? And now, elbow me in the face. You got to step in a bit more from that.
Okay.
There you go. Good. Elbow. Now, hand straight down. Boom. So you're attacking my center up, making an entry rotation, and straight down. That's the movement you want to do.
Okay. No.
Attack my center first. Dang it. I forgot some other way to do this. Put this over here. Put it way down here. This mic is good enough, I think.
First of Yon Kata, right?
Correct. First of Yon Kata.
So that's Hidan Agame.
You know what? Remember back a long time ago when you started, I was making you remember the names of techniques?
Yep.
You don't have to do that anymore. Stop showing off. I don't remember. I don't know the Yon Kata names. No, I don't know them. No, you're fine. Now, you'll be my encyclopedia if I want to know the answer. Something important to know of how to attack the face. Grab my wrist right here with that hand. Right. First and foremost, be soft and loose, so that I'm not affecting you at all. Right. There's no threat here. Right. Now I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to punch you in the face with this hand.
Okay.
But you're okay. You've got a hand on it. Right. Oh, you better not let go. I'm going to hit you in the face this time. Good. See that legitimate threat coming at your eyes?
Mm-hmm.
That's creating this. Right. Grab this hand. I don't get your balance or structure at all. But I attack your eyes. I'm going to gouge your eyes out right now. Yeah, big difference, isn't it? So having that legitimate attack is important. So it's attack. That got you up in the air. Now rotate and drop.
On that downward slice?
Yeah.
And you just turn it off?
Yes. It should be straight down. Turning it off, for now, yes, that's the terminology I would use, turning it off. Turning off as meaning I'm not putting any power down.
Correct.
But I'm not turning off. Because
You're not trying to pull him down.
not trying to pull him down, but also not disengaging my connection. Right? So there's a difference between, just hold my hand, a difference between turning off, let go. No, let go of my hand. Turning off and do it again. Turning off but maintaining a connection. Does that make sense? So if I'm holding him, if he's resting my hand here, I can turn it off entirely. I have nothing there. Or I can turn it off, but I'm engaged, maintaining something there. There's still nothing, no tension in my arm, but I'm maintaining some kind of connection or some kind of trying to connect to it. We'll deal with that more later. That's things that I don't know how to explain too much yet.
It's like the dimmer switch on a light switch. Instead
Yeah.
of turning it all the way off, you're just turning it to the lowest.
Turning it way down. Yeah, exactly. Yes. There you go. I love it. Great. Yeah. See, that made me go and stop that movement right there. Good. You don't have to fully go for the elbow. I just find that sets up the transition of turning your body.
Oh, okay.
Because really, this can be done. Grab there. Strong. Once I have that, technique is right there.
Oh, okay.
It's just entering and turning is what you need to do. Yeah, good. Good. Give a bit more up for now.
Mhm.
More attack. Yes, good. That's the general setup for it. Number 2 is a same side grab here. This one, I have found a good way to describe this one is if I, again, attack with Shomanate here, I step in, maintain that power on you there, and then this slides along a table and then falls off the end of it. It's, stay there, you're getting slide, draw, drop off the end of the table.
Okay.
Right, so grab here. So here, there. Make sense?
Mhm.
Well, give me, show them nothing, attack. Ugh, good. Step in. Keep this the same.
Oh.
Keep this thing attacking me so I don't change here at all. Put pressure there. See how I'm at right now?
Mhm.
Don't let me perceive any change here. Move your body, but keep that exactly the same. Yes, like that, right? And now let this slide along a table and then turn off. That's the goal. So all that slide is doing is you're not bringing me down. Put me up there. You're not bringing me down. Bring me straight down here on my feet.
Okay.
That slide is drawing me. Keep this pressure here, but draw that out that way. Is drawing me to here before you drop me. It's taking me off my stable base just a little bit.
Okay.
Grab one. So if I just go here, this is all fine and dandy. If I drop there, nothing's there. So I need to be here, bring you out, and then drop. But feel the difference. If I'm here, if I turn that off,
I'm fine.
I'm not drawing you at all. See that slack in there, that chink, 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 like a ball in a hitch.
Mhm.
I don't want that. If I maintain that, I can move this direction. And that doesn't. If I maintain engaging. So, one time. Here. Like that. That's all it is. Just a drop down.
Wait, I have to step in.
Yep. Go over the top of it.
Okay.
Yep. There you go. That's the idea right there. Good. That's about all we have time for right now. We only have a few minutes left till class ends. So before we end, everybody circle up. First of all, thank you all for being here. It's a good class. And thank you for the people watching. Any questions? Any comments? Any suggestions? Any way I could be a better teacher?
I really like getting that head control.
Yeah.
For that Rimanagi or whatever. Because when you got the head control, you can't, even if you just let go of the guy, he's going to probably fall down. So he's disoriented.
No, that's probably true. That's a good point. Well, very good. Excellent. Well, what's about? Kyosuke? Right? Very good. Thank you guys so much for coming.
Thank you.
Had a blast.